All right, y'all. All right, y'all. I already know, man. It been a minute. It been a minute or whatever. Race season has come to an end officially, and hey, it's time to fire these interviews back up, man. I had a line of people waiting or whatever. It's a line of people I got to interview, man. It's more coming, but I'm here with schizophrenia. You know, my fam, this fam right here, y'all. This is like fam, whatever, man. It's blood will make us no closer, whatever. And man, all I can say, he debuted this year, whatever. He ended up actually the number one man on my grudge races. Well, he ended number two, but you know, said it done. He ended up number one because if y'all saw the episodes, then Rusty Nova couldn't make it. So basically, he ended up number one man on the Grudge Races Unchained top 10 true street car list or whatever. So I'm here with Schizophrenia of Full Trade Racing. So that's his introduction. So basically, y'all, we just gonna go ahead and get into the interview or whatever. So my first question I got for you is, how did you come up with the name for your car?
Man, sitting in the kitchen, man, with my uncle Boot. Uh, really with this same question, like, man, nephew, you got to come up with a name. So taking in consideration, man, that we really built the car off of parts and shit just laying around. If you really want to be honest. Uh, so I came up with the name Schizophrenia because shit, we really didn't know what the car was gonna do. We never really knew what the car was gonna do. Uh, it wasn't like we sat down and mapped out no type of combination. We kind of knew the general area. Well, he knew the general area he wanted to send me in. Just coming out like that. So that pretty much summed it up. Schizophrenia. We didn't know what the car was gonna do. So there you have it.
Gotcha. And me personally, I do love that name, man. Real unique. So if y'all know what a schizophrenic is, man, hey, that's all I can say. If you don't know, go look it up. But all right, we're gonna slide into the next question, which is I love hearing people input on this question because I get so many different answers. But what's the maximum and minimum amount of money you feel comfortable betting?
All right, minimum because I like to race, man. So you know what I'm saying. I race for $100. Uh, cause that's what we built these cars for. I I don't live to race. Like I don't make a living off this. You know what I'm saying? So it's a hobby. It's something I like to do. I do have a real passion for it. So I've been around it since shit I was 2 years old. But the maximum amount out of my own pocket, man, ain't gonna be no more than like 500. Man, I got priority. I got kids. I got family. I got a roof to keep over my head. They head. So out of my own pocket, I wouldn't go no more than 500. No less than 100. You know what I'm saying? Just off GP with the 100. Like I said, we built the cars for. Let the car do the talking, man. I ain't out here trying to beat no man up, and I ain't trying to make him come to the track for free either. So as long as we got a nice little gentleman bet, man, we know we got a good grud rate coming. I don't care about the money, man. We all know it's either a L or a W. That money, the money ain't gonna make you no better person whether you hit for 50,000 or you hit for 500. Everybody just gonna remember that W and that L.
Hey, now you right about that. You actually the first person to say that and make that point, man. That's a real valid point, y'all. I mean, and it's the truth. Like you can't argue with that, man. Yo, like he said, can hit for 50,000. They be like so and so hit for 50,000, but everybody gonna remember whether you took that L or that W, man. That's real right there. That's gonna sit with me right there. I'm gonna have to use that one. So I love that answer, man. I definitely love that answer. So on that note, we're gonna slide on down to the next question, which is a favorite, of course, a favorite. So for 2017 uh race year, who on your hit list?
You know, man, if it got to be considered a hit list, or just people I would like to race. But we all know a grudge is a grudge, man. You know, all the guys in the race world out here, man. We all keep the bobo when we're around. So we'll let the car grudge. We'll continue to be partners. But I got a few people, man. I mean, he skipped out this year. Number one person I want to run, man. He skipped out this year. He know he owed me a race. The initial race was I had the back tie, but I don't want the back tie no more. We're gonna go head up. He know who he is. Uh, Maurice Barnum, J. Rue, Larry Hoover, whatever alias you gonna go by next year.
Ooh.
When you get oil pressure, you got to see me, bro. You know you owe me one, but I ain't asking for nothing this time around. Cause next year gonna be hell. I'm in the lab. Next year gonna be hell. I ain't holding no secret back saying, you know what I'm saying, this and that, this and that. I'm telling you, I'm in the lab. So next year, you gonna have to see me because I ain't forgot. I ain't talk no mess this year because I know he ain't had oil pressure. I ain't the one to bash on nobody like that because hell, the year before that he had his car out. I didn't have oil pressure. So you know,
Gotcha.
I respect that. I know how the game go.
Right.
So I'm we'll link up. We'll talk about it. We'll make it happen. It ain't got to be the first race. It ain't got to be the last. Long as we get it done. I want to get that one right there done for sure. Um, I gotta see Gangsta Boo. That's a must. Had some catastrophic failures at the last shut up and race or whatever. We didn't get to make it happen. I promised them a race. I'm a man of my word. I gotta have him. Next, 2 Chainz, Lil T, cause I see they lined us up. I was about to make a shakedown with them, but I heard a lot of yapping on the sideline when my car went down. A lot of people like to see and say, "Hey, they think he gonna run out my life." That ain't gonna be. Hey, man, that ain't gonna happen, dog. It ain't gonna happen like that. I didn't hear it from him, but I do think it'll be a good race. I ain't got no problem with Lil T, but shit, we here for racing. So I like to see that one, and I like to run that box. I like to run that box back, LGR. Since we had a lot of mixed emotions about the last time we was in the tree together. I got a couple comments on Facebook about the race, or whatever. So we ain't never linked back up or nothing, but I'm down for that one too. I think that'll be a good race. I really think that right there'll be a good race. But them four right there, man, y'all be sure to get at me, man. 2017. As long as I got oil pressure, you got a race.
Ooh, y'all heard that, and I will vouch for him. This man will race. He will race, y'all. I will vouch for him. So yeah, that's a nice little hit list. So we're gonna be looking for that for 2017. So that note, we're gonna slide to the next question, which is well, who do you feel is your most anticipated race for 2017?
Most anticipated, man. I'm gonna have to go with Gangsta Boo, man. You know we had, we had shit going all year, man. They waited. I felt like because I did beat them the first time that it wasn't no pressure for me to be in a rush to run them back. So I told them at the end of the year I was gonna turn it up and it was gonna be blow or go, and that's what I meant. I brought the car to the track, had some alternator and some battery issues once I got there. So the race didn't get off. So I'm looking forward to that one. I'm sure there's a lot of people out there looking forward to that one because we're gonna hype that one. We're gonna hype that one right there up.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
We're gonna get these folks a show though.
Yeah, I
Uh,
definitely agree. That is your most anticipated race.
Most
Y'all had a
anticipated because
rivalry.
you know, like I know, schizophrenia on the way. I had to
Oh,
met with them boys, man. I'm
oh,
on the way though.
on that
I'm
note,
on the way.
on that note, okay, we gonna slide to the we gonna slide to the next one, which is what made you choose or start the race team you're on?
Oh man. Uh, first off, before I get to the full trade racing part, I gotta give a big shout out to my uncle, man. A lot of y'all know him. WL Performance, man. That boot. That's my uncle. Uh, where else would I start, man? When you got an uncle who building these real true street cars, and that's the hot thing out. Why would I go anywhere else? That wouldn't make no sense to go nowhere else. So shout out to my engine builder.
Oh yeah,
First off,
shout out the
shout out
boot.
shout out shout out to the man behind the combination. He was there. He made it to the track. He do a little tweak here, a little tweak there. We go out there, we do what we got to do. So shout out him for that. And now back to the full trade racing thing. Once again, where else would I go? That's hometown. A bunch of my partners I went to school with. A lot of them I grew up with. They got the same passion for these cars. I mean, if we gonna start something, why not start together? We ain't no beef between us. We all got the same passion. We all like racing. Some of us know a little more than others. Each one teach one. You build you a solid squad, man. You can't lose like that. So I wouldn't see myself going nowhere else, man. It's full Trey all day. They're
That's
my
real.
dogs. They're my dog, bro. I tell you, they're my dog.
Yeah, that's real, man. Shout out to Boot, man. Huge shout out to Boot WF Performance. Real good dude, man. He doing good work. And yeah, definitely shout out to Full Trade Racing, y'all. Good set of guys, man. They race too. They race, everybody got heart. So yeah. Shout out to them. And next question. How do you feel 2017 a go for you as far as grudge racing?
Uh, it's going as far as the number of races. I feel like now that I made a presence, it's gonna be a better year as far as the number of races I get. Cause every race gonna have to count. Ain't no more of that coming to the track and shake down and all this. I'm coming to get somebody ass. I'm already know what my car gonna do. So all the shakedown shit, it's gonna be out. It's out the window. But this year coming up, like I said, I got my respect. And if they don't respect me already, they gonna respect me next year.
Ooh.
So next year, man, I'm gonna fuck with some feathers, man. I'm gonna ruffle some feathers next year.
Hey.
I put that on everything, cause this year right here, man, I was kind of like a sitting duck in my eyes, because a lot of people don't know, but I've been out there racing. But as far as a G body, I ain't had one. You know what I'm saying? I had the car, I had the engine. I never just put everything together. So I was out there racing cars, straight off the lot. A few folks know me. They know my face. And a lot of folks know me because of my daddy. But it's time for me to stand up on my own, man. They're going to have to know me for me. So, I mean, it's either stay out the way or get ran over.
This real, man. That's all the way real right there, y'all. My boy coming for war, y'all. Coming for war. So on that note, we're gonna slide down to the last question, and we got a question that piggybacks off of that, which is do you consider yourself a bully in the grudge world? I mean, when we talking true street cars, and what you think classify a racer as a real bully?
All right. Do I consider true street car? I
Yeah.
wouldn't consider myself. I wouldn't consider myself a bear or a bully. But I feel like when it comes to the true street car, can't mention a true street car without mentioning me and my car. Because let me remind the world, my car stayed together all year long. Matter of fact, the first couple races I drove it 40 miles there and 40 miles back.
He did, y'all.
So
True story.
you can't mention true street car and not mention trail and schizophrenia. So Bow or Bully, I don't consider myself a Bow or a Bully, but a competitor in the true street car world. Grudge racing the true street car. I feel like if my name ain't mentioned, you hate off top.
Yeah, you definitely you definitely earn respect, man. Like you definitely have earned respect. Like first year out, man. Car ran good. It stayed together, and it is, like I said, it's a true street car. It's a true street car. So you gotta respect it, man. And I ain't got nothing but respect for you. So my closing remarks, y'all. Like I said, I got a whole lot of respect for him, man. We've been knowing each other for years, a long time. And like he said, he has been on the scene. He has been racing, y'all. He has been racing. Like I said, it was cars off the lot. He had an Impala SS. He done had a SS Camaro. So he ain't new to the track scene. His brother, his daddy, like it's in his bloodline. So I mean, real good dude, man. He'll race. He would race, y'all. That's if somebody asks me one thing about him, I'll say he will race. He got heart. You know, he ain't scared or whatever. So man, shout out to Full Trade Racing, man. Shout out to Boot, WL Performance, man. Much love to y'all guys or whatever. And I done talked enough. And the way we end these interviews is I always let the racer take the interview out. So the mic is yours, man. You can close this thing out, give any shout outs you want, and
Oh yeah.
say whatever you need to say.
Hey man, first off, I gotta say shout out to my support team, and that's gonna be Josh and Schultz, cause he made sure my car made it to the track before I did. You know what I'm saying? That they gave me extra time to make me some money. They gave me extra time to work, make sure my kids and stuff taken care of. Between him, my brother, and my little fam D-Lo, them folks made sure my car was loaded up. They made sure my car was strapped down. They made sure I had gas. They made sure everything that needed to be taken to the track to make sure Schizophrenia was gonna make it to the track and do what it needed to do. Them folks made sure my car was good. You know what I'm saying? It been time they took my car to Macon, and I ain't even been down there. Car be at the track 2, 3, 4 hours before I even get there. You know what I'm saying? Me driving from Atlanta to Social Circle before we go to Headhunter. All I gotta do is get out the car and get in the Tahoe with them. Them folk looked out, man. So I gotta give them a shout out. Shout out to WL Performance. Shout out to my Uncle Boot, man. Shout out to Full Trade Racing. That's a line of people, man. Everybody know who they is. So I can't say name for name. And shout out to everybody who supported the car. I gotta say shout out to everybody who supported the car, man, cause we all know, man, if you ain't got no love in the grudge world, dog, your life will be a living hell, man. the grudge shit do get serious. And shout out to Jay Malcolm, man, for the interview. Shout out to my boy for the interview, for real, cause you done put a lot of us on the map. With the Grudge Racer Unchained, really with all the YouTube and period, cause like I said, I know I date back to years back. You know what I'm saying? A lot of us do. I don't think you get enough acknowledgement on that end. 2016 though, man, you bust your ass, man. You was on the scene and everything. So shout out to you. And shit, that's it. What it gonna be? Schizophrenia 2017, man.
Y'all heard it, man. He get the last word. And on that note, hey, we out.